coming back to my channel, Lady of Huntington. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. Well, not different because I cook every day, but I generally start our dinner late in the afternoon, but by that time I'm getting fairly buggered due to my MS. So it's about 9 o'clock in the morning and I thought, hey, let's turn everything around and try and do things earlier of a morning, set them aside or cook them or whatever and put them aside, and then we can have them for dinner. So simple. So let's see how it goes. So today I'm making impossible quiche for dinner. Some people make it with evaporated milk. I'm like, oh, that's disgusting. That's something that I just can't bring myself to think about and have impossible quiche. So I'm going to make it this way. And the recipe states that we need 4 eggs, 1.5 cups of milk, 1 medium onion, 1.5 cups of grated cheese, 6 rashers of bacon and 60 grams of butter. So for our convenience, I have already melted the 60 grams of butter. I'm going to angle you down, so let's pop on down so you can see what I'm doing. Here we go. Trying a different stand today, so you're going to have to just bear with me for a minute while we get everything where it should be. Might be a bit. Hang on, I think it will stop. Okay, so holy dolly, let's go back to the old stand, which is what I've gone and done. Stick with what we know. Alrighty, so we need to lightly whisk together. Let's move these little babies over there. What have I got in that? Looks like a herb. Alrighty, so let's get our eggs. And we needed 4 of those. Now for this, I'm not going to use Matrix eggs. I'm just going to use the barn-laid eggs. I like to leave mine for if you're having eggs on toast or something like that. These shells will go into our compost. 1, 2, 3, 4 eggs. And then we're going to whisk those up. You could even make this with your children. This is so easy. I mean, it's been around for many years, so you've possibly tried it yourself. So the eggs are done. We're going to add the milk. We needed how much? 1.5 cups of milk. So here's our 1/2 cup measure. Half a cup. Here's our 1 cup measure. 1.5 cups of milk. Give that a bit of a whisk. Okay, now we need to add in the flour, onion, sugar, bacon, and butter. So pretty much everything else. There's my spinny. Here it is up here. I'm using spring onions because I like the colour throughout. Look, you can add anything you like to this. I've done numerous different variations, but today I'm kind of just going to stick to the basics. So bacon, 6 rashers of bacon. It doesn't tell me how many cups, so I'll just kind of put in about a cup. Put that over there. Flour, we needed 1/2 cup of raisin flour. Just going to use the same cup I had for the milk. I'm making a mess today. It's because my hands are very numb today. So when you see me, and it might look like I'm being really throwing things in or not being careful or cautious with my placing things. It's just because my hands are so numb. It's not that I'm being just throwing things together for the sake of it. That's just the way it happens for me. Unfortunately, we need to add our butter. And that's there done. Okay. And what happens is the flour just kind of stays down at the bottom and makes a little bit of a base for it. Nothing really thick or anything like that, but just sort of forms a little bottom for it. What else do we need? Some pepper. Bit of salt. Kind of add more, obviously, when you're eating it yourself. I don't like to put too much salt in, especially when it's got bacon and cheese in there, because there's plenty of salt in the bacon and cheese. Oh, sorry about that. 1.5 cups of cheese. For me, that's about 3 handfuls. About a handful per cup. Half a cup rather, thereabouts. As I say, you can't really do this wrong, so just not quite that much. Put in whatever you... Oh, as I say, I'm not doing things like that deliberately. It's just the way my hands are, so excuse that. So it's got a nice thick consistency to it now. I'm going to grab out the... I think I've got some spray oil. I'm not sure, I've just had a mental blank. I think I'm going to run out. Yes, I have. That's all right. All right, so we don't need the oil. Numerous times I've made it without oil in the base and it's been absolutely fine. Alrighty, so all we're going to do is grab our dish that you want to put it into. Where's my... And we're just going to pour it gently into, as gently as I can, into here. And this is, how great is this for a quick and easy dinner? It's great for summer, great for winter. You know, you can have it with a salad, or you can have it with chips, or salad and chips, or vegetables, whatever on earth you want. There's no right or wrong way to do any of this. I normally will put a capsicum in, but I'm just not feeling like cutting up a capsicum, so hence we're not having it in there. But I will, if I can pick it up, my knife, move that over there, grab a tomato, over there. My top keeps falling down. And I think I need a sharper knife. Let me get another one. Let's try this one. Serrated knife I always find is better for me when I'm doing tomatoes. Oops, I'd like the whole thing, please. Just a little bit. Alrighty, so all I'm going to do is place them around the top. Need another one. Stick them in there a little bit further. Oh, come on. Alright, not wanting to play this. Let's just do this then. Grab our pepper. We like lots of pepper. When we went on one of our cruises, one of the table waiters would always stand there and go, "Pepper, pepper, you gotta have more pepper, Simon." So he's forever giving us more pepper. Alrighty, so there we are. That's all we're doing with that little baby. So that is our quick and easy quiche, and I'm going to pop that in the oven and get that cooking. Once it's done, I will come back and show you what it looks like cooked. Okay, so here is our quiche. What I'm going to do is just turn the oven off and leave it in there, and then I'll reheat it when we're going to have it for dinner. Okay, so here's our quiche out of the oven. It looks and smells absolutely delicious. You can see my oven cooks more on one side than the other. And then you turn around and it does it on that side.